Hi guys, I am Luan Skaggs and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I took clothes hangers and made this mirror behind me. And if you all would like to see me make a matching side table or any other designs using hangers, then leave it in the comment section down below. And now let me show you how I made this mirror behind me. For this project, we'll use 2 packs of hangers and we need 14 in total to make this mirror. We'll start by taking 2 of the hangers and flipping them like this. Then we'll use zip ties to keep them together. I picked up these zip ties from Amazon and the link for all of these materials would be linked in the description down below. And to make sure that the hangers for this design is very sturdy, I found it best to zip tie the hangers between these points. I'll bring you closer so you could see exactly where I'm placing the zip ties. And we'll add a zip tie right in between this point as well. Let me take you back out so you could see the entire thing. So when we're going to put together our second set of hangers, we want to make sure that our hooks is still going in the same direction. And once we know our hooks is going in the same direction, we'll zip tie 6 more of these sets. Once we have our 7 pairs of hangers together, we'll start putting together the mirror by zip tying the hooks together. And we want to make sure that all of these knobs is on the same side. So if you see some of the knobs is not on the same side, we could always turn them on the side that have all the knobs. And to connect this area here, we'll bore some holes in between here so we could connect them together. I'm going to use this heating tool to create the holes. Now you could use whatever you have at home to bore the holes. You could use a drill gun or whatever tools you have home that you could bore through plastic. And now I'll zip tie the pieces together. Initially, we don't want to have these too tight because we want to be able to come back in and adjust anything we have to adjust later on. So for now, I would leave it like this. To get the last hanger in, as you could see, this is how much it's overlapping. So we'll have to pull like this and zip tie it together. To change up the design so it doesn't look like just clothes hangers joined together, we'll use these garden fences and we'll cut them along these lines. You'll continue cutting out the rest of the pieces and you need 2 garden fence for this design. Now we'll go ahead and clean up the edges. Now we'll take these pieces and connect them in these areas right here. We'll turn our mirror upside down and turn the pieces that we're going to connect upside down as well. because we want all the knobs from the zip tie to be in the back. Now we'll take the longer pieces, place them underneath the hangers in this area right here. We'll do this for all the rest of the pieces and then I'll come back. Now we'll bore 2 holes to keep the pieces together. We'll bore 1 hole on the end and 1 hole on the hanger and zip tie the pieces together. Then we'll take it outside and spray paint it. I'm using the gold Rust-Oleum metallic spray paint for this one. Once it is spray painted, you could leave it like this and glue a mirror in the middle, but I wanted to take it a little bit further. So I found these Dollar Tree bags and I'm going to use these to continue decorating the mirror. So the first thing I did was to take the bag apart by the seams. Then you want to turn the bag on the wrong side and trace out this section right here. Now this is the section that I traced out. You could trace out any section that you like. Once you trace out your pattern, then you could cut out the pieces. You could use the first piece that you did to trace out all the rest of the pieces. Now I'm also going to be using this 2-inch circle punch to punch out some 2-inch circles to place on the mirror. And not to waste anything, I took some smaller circle punch and I punched out the remainder of the circles, and these would be kept for some later project. We'll attach the pieces by putting glue in these 2 areas right here. We'll continue sticking the pieces all the way around and then we'll come back. Now I'm sticking one of the sides just to make sure that the middle doesn't sag. You could leave yours like this, it is perfectly fine. But I'm going to use these 2 bling wrap that I picked up from on Amazon, and the link for these would be in the description of the video. First, I'll be cutting out some single flowers, and I'm cutting the diamond wrap 6 by 6. Then I'll be attaching the flowers to the bling wrap and sticking it on the circle. Then we'll be sticking the circle that we created on these points here. I'm using 2 rows of the bling wrap to cover these areas here. We'll cut 2 of the threads on the bling wrap so it would be able to go around the corners nicely. Now I'm sticking one of these flowers in these points here. I'll continue sticking the flowers off camera and then I'll come back. Then I reattached the mirror to the frame and glued it onto the design. Then I glued 2 rows of bling wrap on the inside of the frame. Now I'll clean off the mirror and come back and show you how it looks hanging up on the wall. I love the way that this mirror turned out. The gold and the black together, it looks so rich and luxurious. I wish if you guys was here to see it in person. And it goes along so nicely with the gold table that I made before. For those of you all that didn't see that video, I will leave the link for that at the end of this video. The only thing I did different for the gold table is that I changed the glass to the wood. So if you made the gold table, you could use any finishing that you want on the top. I tried it in silver and this is how the silver turned out. The silver goes really nicely with the wall sconces that I made in a previous video. If you haven't seen the video with the wall sconces, I would leave that at the end of this video so that you could check it out as well. And to believe that you could come up with such a beautiful piece just using hangers and some things from the Dollar Tree, it is so wonderful. So I would like to know if this is something that you like and if it's something that you'd like to try out. And I'd also like to know if you prefer the gold or the silver. Leave it in the comment section down below. You know I love hearing from you guys. So bye for now, stay safe and have a blessed and awesome day. See you in the next one.